Alright, tweet is up, bot is live, Discord will be along shortly. Hello, Internet! It's Monday, which is Clue Day, because TGSR's tonight instead of last night. So. But first, as we always do, Settleblock. Lucifer! The, without getting into too many spoilers about real time, the second villain of the 01 movie? The 11th hour villain. That looks incredibly like Eden because... Okay, I didn't really realize this until they broke it down in the blog, but I thought it was just a straight repaint of Eden, just like with all like the colors and stuff turned off. No, actually, as you can see by this wonderful side-by-side comparison of, no, there's more, like, differences than you'd expect. Like, the shoulder pads on Eden, I think they're the Shining Assault shoulder pads. Like, I think a lot of his stuff is Shining Assault Hopper. But in the case of Eden, he has Hopping Kangaroo shoulder pads, Metal Hopper's gauntlets and gloves. And then like the shin and like feet pieces from like Fighting Shark and Metal Hopper, and also thigh pieces from Kangaroo again, which means that even though like most of this figure is like existing in parts, since it's so spread out across like I think like 4 figures, everything had to be remolded. Because it's fucking Soto. Because of course it is. So, Lucifer is remolded. He's coming in the next AI, or not AI. It's not technically AI. It's more or less a Soto variety. Wave moral, pretty much. In the next book for Saber. And he looks really good, especially next to 01 and 02. And with Eden. But he's coming with a rock. They're doing the rocks from the end of 01 with all the weapons stuck in them. So here you go. It's not like the most accurate since the weapons kind of like sag in them because you know it's just a big square hole because they couldn't get specific with the hole pattern. But there you go. And apparently G-Man had a prototype of this for like forever in his desk drawer because he wanted it done. Oh god. But yeah, it splits apart into 3 pieces, so you can like assemble it as necessary. But it's not all that's coming 01 wise for this next set. We're also getting a 01 accessory set with a closed, and I think technically an empty Force Riser because there's no Progrise key specified in the sticker. So technically this is an empty Force Riser, which is weird because the Force Riser is never empty when the suit is active. So it's a little, like, odd. But also, Burning Falcon's, like, big wings, like his really big wings, and because of a sticker option, they can double as Flying Falcon's big wings for Jin's default form. And they're posable, and they can kind of be removed out of this little holster they're in. And the main reason is too big, can't fit in box. Requires this assembly. So, and weirdly enough, because, as you can see here, the back holes for both of Jin's forms are at different heights to, like, accommodate the different armors. This actually attaches to the waist, which means this is technically a universal wing joint. Like this gets, like, 3D CAD part of me in, but if you were to, like, model your own wings and had them on... See if I can get it good. Had them, like, plug in to this, like, little, like, nub and hole joint, Which really, you have, like, the parts here. You could just, like... However this is assembled, if you could, like, disassemble it easily and, like, reassemble it, like, you can literally make your own wings for, like, any one, because it's a universal waist joint. Or it plugs into, like, the back of the waist hole that is in all Soto figures. So it's universal, which is why, like, Saber can have these wings. But they're also giving us the one wing for Rampage Vulcan, which he didn't come with. He came with a full set of wings, which still to this day remains a mystery. And I feel like is the only reason why we never got a full layout for the AI set he came with. That and, like, Fighting Jackal was supposed to be in that wave and got delayed, like, got pushed super far back because pandemic. But you get a one wing for Rampage Vulcan, which is accurate to the series. The only time he has he has a full set of wings is actually on a Combo Rising card, which makes me feel like there's supposed to be context for that within the series, but they never got to it. But also, there's a wing that, like, sticks itself in the ground for when Vulcan is doing his Rampage All Blast. Then finally, one last 1000 Jacker, because this thing gets some use in the movie, because not only are we going to get the little, like, syringe part on it extended, but it will come with Progrise Key loaded versions. In this case, a regular one. I want to say that's like Assault Wolf. No, that's like some other Progrise Key. Like an extended Progrise Key loaded in. 02 loaded in, which is specifically from Real Time, and Hell Rising Hopper, which is specifically from Real Time. And all of these are modular. They can all be removed and plugged in. They all have different stickers, so yay. Options for how you want your third 1000 Jacker to be. If you've been collecting all of 01, because this is the third different release of 1000 Jacker, and probably the most extensive release of it. And finally, some souls for 01's feet. So you, much like in the Soto Chronicle line, can do accurate rider kicks without, like, the hole on the bottom of the feet that would plug into the stands. And Rising Impact Sign, because people keep asking Soto to make the Soto team to make signs, so they keep making signs. So here's a Rising Impact Sign for diorama purposes. And much like the Falcon Wings, it does break apart into two pieces, and it has, like, a little... where's the picture? It's got this little, like, nub that lets it stand up on its own. So you don't need to put it on a stand, but it is stand compatible. And again, it breaks down because too big, must disassemble to fit in box. Which means that Book 6 is complete! And Book 6, which is Kamen Rider Saber, Kamen Rider 01, Kamen Rider Decade, and Kamen Rider Geo, featuring Samurai Sentai Shinkenger. It's fucking Book 6, and this comes out at the start of April, specifically April 5th. Which, let me pull it up on the side over here, because I want to check that. Book 7. Is that dated from May? Yes. So, we're still a month out from... So, the next Saber book will come out in May. I was making sure, because I was like, it was going to come out in April at one point with this set. Like, it was going to be like this at the start of the month, and then the Book 7 was going to come out at the end of the month, because they've done that before when they double up on releases monthly in 1 month. But I think 7, 8, and 9 I think we have pre-orders for. Or it might just be 7 and 8. All got pushed back a month. But yeah, this book gets us Psycho in more or less all of his three forms: Sword, Shadow, and X-Swordsman, Lucifer, Saber, Geo, Decade Saber form, and Decade Completer form, and then two different accessory sets, one for Decade and one for 01. I'm probably... I'm definitely picking up Lucifer because I've been getting every individual character in 01 Saber so far, so I have no reason to skip out on this release. Plus, he would look nice next to Eden in Abaddon, especially the specific Abaddon I stickered up. I'll probably end up picking up the accessory set, because... I'm looking at my shelf right now. Yeah, I got Lightning Hornet with their wings on. I might as well grab it so I can get Rampage Vulcan with, his one wing out. I don't think I would do Jin with his wings, because I don't think I have room for his big wings. I only have room for his, smaller wings. I don't think I have much use for the rest of this. Outside of maybe the 1000 Jacker, just as a throw weapon for someone, but... So, that's 3 boxes to pick up to Middleman. From, there's a specific, Rakuten store, because this, Rakuten used to be able to ship to the US, and I probably talked about this before. And that's how I got some Mini Plan Soto stuff before, but now they don't ship to the US, but I can still Middleman to get stuff from them, because they do individual box releases at, good prices. So, if I can get the 3 of them, right around close to a release, because they usually put them up, close to release, that's, something I don't have to worry about. But that is it, outside of usual reminders. Next week is, apparently they're going to start Book 7 proper. Which is kind of interesting that, since we're, we're only, halfway through March, really. And, Book 7 doesn't come out till the start of... Or doesn't come out till, May, presumably, maybe, start of May? If it's going to follow, the release timing of Book 6. We're... that gives us... I think... What is that? 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6... 6 to 7 weeks. Which... there's no... And actually, this... this book would be the first time we've had a Saber wave with no Saber form. Not even Primitive Dragon. Which, I guess what they're doing is because since they did both Psycho forms, or both of his, Rider forms in this set, they'll do both Primitive and Elemental Dragon in the next set. And maybe that's why they're doing Book 7, really feels now, because... everything's already kind of on the table for Book 7. They're not too worried about it. Plus, they've got Chronicle, fill in the gap when necessary. So, probably Primitive Dragon will be the reveal, or be the, the figure shown off this Saturday. I assume. I don't know. But I assume it'd be Primitive Dragon, and then Elemental Dragon. And then... trying to think of what we're missing. We're missing Sabella now, because she just debuted in the series. We are missing Mitsuba Jinrai and Zaya, those 2 riders. But that V-Cinema hasn't even been released yet, so... I don't necessarily want to, put them on the table too soon. Until the movie... it's not even out yet, because no one's really talked about the movie, so I don't really want to count them, because they usually don't do release stuff like that until, at release or post-release. Just for timing's sake. Technically, Psycho's, like, full arm and full leg configurations for his ex-swordsman, but we're kind of expecting to get a specific, like, saber accessory set with the 3-pig shields, maybe some, like, 2-book helmets of some variety. Like, I think it's Dragon Eagle. I think it was one of the ones teased. If they get it out of, like, production, or if they manage to be able to pull it off, like those. Maybe some other stuff from Saber. But 0-1 is more or less done. Like, there is one thing I would want them to do from real time. I don't think they will. At least I don't think they would. If they do, I will fucking flip out. Because they have no reason to do it. Granted, I say all that, and I'm like, I can hear Josh and them being like, realizing Hopper, and I'm like, no. Realizing Hopper is not a real form. Stop it. It's just Rising Hopper. Unless they make it distinctly different, I don't care. They're gonna have to retcon that to make it actually look really cool for me to give a shit about Realizing Hopper. Anyway, saw this on Twitter because someone tweeted this at John, the Negative Pro. Just, oh fuck, I'm late. Wait, I'm unemployed. Oh no, I'm a streamer! Ah! This feels right. This feels right. Anyway, it's Clue. We're still chipping away at our 10 wins. We're working on Plum at the moment. On the Fusion Dance of Wario and Waluigi. We are at 6 wins, so we need 4 more. We're still working on dice rolls. And then Mustard and Scarlet are going to be like a flat 10 wins needed on both of them, so. Mustard will be next if we manage to get 4 wins tonight, which fucking who knows. My luck's not been the best win-wise. Oh. I have seen Saber subbed for the week, because Go Mango did their watch-along today. I still don't know how to feel about this. Because what I ended up, like, talking about was right. Mostly. There were some extra details I missed. So, what happened in this week's episode is Kento's back as Caliper. And he's back as Caliper because the Kuroyami can show him the future. And can show him potential, can show him potential futures. And let him experience them. As it turns out, the world is going to end. And there's nothing he can do to stop them, except to seal all of the swords and to sacrifice himself, I guess, to seal the Kuroyami itself? And that would stop the world from exploding from all of the swords glowing, regardless of who wins a fight, and all the books glowing and making the big book. Whatever that ends up meaning. That part I'm still confused on, of just like, wait, how did we get here? Is it just because all of the swords in the books are out in the open? So yeah. That. And so Kento is now just going around sealing swords. Because, again, that's the thing the Kuroyami can do, because... And Yuri gave us the lore dump. That it was the power bestowed upon it, in case the Sword of Light, aka Yuri himself, was ever mishandled. Now, the team doesn't agree with this because he sounds crazy, which, fair. But considering Yuri reacted to being like, oh, you saw shit? Oh no. And he also did the thing of, look, I'm in a time loop episode, I'm gonna repeat what you're going to say without prior knowledge. And you're going to sound surprised because, spoilers, I've been in a time loop for a while. So, that's happening. Also, Master Logos is apparently insane. Well, the current Master Logos is insane because Tassel, who was one of the original swordsmen and is in charge of looking after the Wonder World, agreed with the previous Master Logos to like, we keep the balance, we keep everything in check, and the current Master Logos is like, nah, fuck that, I want to rule the world. Give me the big book. I require a big book. Because he's fucking nuts or something. I don't know. We've barely touched on Master Logos as a fucking character at this point. It's fucking... Reiko's following him because of unspecified reasons. Because of fucking course she is. And Tomo's like, oh, Kento, you'll fight with us, right? And he's like, I'm telling you I'm going to seal your sword. What part of that do you not understand? Toma, I am telling you what's going to happen. What part of this do you not understand? And then we're getting Elements Dragons. Like, I just... Like, all of this was, like, necessary plot stuff we've been needing for a while. But... I don't know if this makes the show better for me. Because it feels too little too late. Like... This exposition about, like, the original Swordsman and stuff should have been done, like, fucking 20 episodes ago. Fuck. Like, we are too little too late on that fact. And now, like, because of, like, the imagery and stuff we're showing, we are straight up showing what I assume, and I could be wrong on this, because fucking who knows with Saber. It might be another writer for all I fucking know. Probably fucking know. But we see the last sword in a bunch of the like flash forward, like time loop stuff this week, and I'm assuming that's Saber's final form weapon. And because of all of these implications we have, like, it doesn't matter. Like, Saber acquiring his final form doesn't matter. It changes nothing. Which means, like, based off the previews, that Elemental Dragon is the decider of, like, oh, we are on the path to a proper future now, I guess. And I commented, like, some of the stuff on the Go Mango YouTube, just to try, like, sort my thoughts on this. Because I even, like, wait a minute. The Southern Base had the Kuroyami. They've had it for weeks. How the fuck did Kento walk out of the building? Because I assume, because he was stuck in the sword, he came out of the sword, took the sword, and left. How the fuck do they not know it left? And Kento took it. Why are they surprised to be like, well, Kento's here? And I'm like, didn't you steal the sword in all the books? The fuck is happening? Did this show forget a plot point? Because, unfortunately, I can't forget that plot point. Because it's the exact same plot point that has Sophia locked up in the basement of the Southern Base for reasons that involve her hiding a book she made, which may or may not be either Elemental Dragon or Saber's final form, because fucking the show gives no context for anything, so who fucking knows. So, yeah, I'm just... like, I'm unfortunately in the position of Geo where I'm like, I want to see how dumb this show gets. Because we have stepped into some fuckery, some what-the-fuck territory, and now I need to know how this ends. For all the wrong reasons. And I said that in the Go Manko comment of just like, I want to see what happens next week. For all the wrong reasons. Because I need to know how the fuck they move forward with this bullshit. You have literally implied that there is no timeline where we do anything except Kento sacrifices himself. How do fix? Especially when you imply that a thing we didn't even know about is involved, and it still doesn't change anything. So, at least Zenkaiger's been good. I'm enjoying Zenkaiger. And I have hope. I can't wait for the hope to be dashed. And like episode 5, like I keep wanting to talk about this, but I'm like, it sounds very like cynical to be like, yeah, this episode's good, but I need to see episode 5. Because I know through episode 4 we're introducing the team, because next week's episode 3 is Majin's introduction, and episode 4 is Frum's introduction. 5 is the first time we're not introducing a team member and like establishing stuff. Unless we establish like the mix mash of the like mecha. But like they have to move forward with something. So I'm curious how they move that forward. Like what do we do with this cast when we are not introducing them to the team and stuff? Like what are we doing? And I need to know. And I need to see that, because I would need to see what a standard episode of the series is, because if it is like garbage quality and I'm like, well, I stuck around for a few episodes. Like, I'm gonna give you a mulligan on one episode, but if it's 2, then I'm out. Granted, it might end up being like 5 and 6, because I think Zenkaiger is doing 2-parters. Because 1 and 2 kind of like feel like a 2-parter, and now 3, and I'm wondering if 3 and 4 will end up being kind of a 2-parter-esque kind of deal. So, I'm curious. Oh, and Epic finally said, hey, this is when we're going to do the story cinematic, and I guess maybe a live stream of this single-player thing they're doing to intro, like, Season 6. Unfortunately, it's at, like, 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, I'm not making it to 4 o'clock in the morning. No. Like, just to let you know, I feel a little tired right now. And by the time we're done, like, John's stream will be on. I will probably watch whatever he's doing game clearing wise at the moment. I don't know what he's doing game clearing right now at the moment. I'll probably be watching that, and then for a little bit, and then, like, I'll just go pass out. And, like, sleep till, like, 6, 7 in the morning. And then I'll just see whatever the fuck this thing is, the story cinematic is, and probably log on and do, like, the opening story thing, like... But I'll check it out like in the morning. I'll start on my computer stuff, like boot up Epic, get the update in. Probably have some breakfast while I wait for the update, because I'm in no rush. I love how someone pointed out, it's like, by the way, it says episode 25, not 26 on there's no comment, and I'm like, the only one's like saying anything. It was just like someone's like, how the fuck did he survive? And it's just like, well, they explain in the show where you either die or you get sucked in the sword and you get thrown in time loops. Because that's how it works. Because I assume the sword is not evil in this scenario, because I don't think the sword is actually evil. I was about to say, is this 2 or 3? Oh, we almost got to like 2/3. Well, we almost got all of Peacock's cards. We only have like one other card marked off, really. Been a slow game for us. Of course, for Soto stuff, I get the fun part of trying to track down the Genesis Rider set. Oh boy. Granted, that's a end of the month kind of deal, to try to find that. Oh. Okay. So, let's sort through this information real quick. That means you have Peacock. You have Airstrip. You have Scepter. And you don't have green because your last card has to be one of these 3. So we'll just mark out the rest of this. I'm aware. Give me a sec. There. So she either has Peach, Joseph, or Boat. I'm really tempted to guess Peach. Even though it might backfire on me and not get me anything. There's Temple. Or Tomb, not Temple. Because if it's Suspect, then we'll get confirmation of Suspect. If not, well... depending on what our guess is, we'll either confirm it because she'll show us the last card, or not because... showing us the last card or it'll move past her. It's worth a shot. Be the best play right now. If we can go anywhere! Thankfully we can! Not the best looking. Shit, I didn't mean to go to... well... well... we need to get something else because she's not going to show us Peach if she has it. Because she'll end up showing us a way so she won't show us the weapon. I fucked up. I should have picked Airstrip. Yeah, there's a way. Shit. Repeat information! Because I'm dumb and I clicked the wrong location. Fuck. We blew it that turn. So when she shows us weapon, or she did. Probably doesn't. That stops there, and we know all three, where all the three of these cards are, so that's incredibly no help. That's negative help. Okay, she didn't have Peach. Three... clear on that. Okay, you've got Market. So no. So that leaves us... oh, you have Mustard. That's your last card, actually. You have to have Mustard, so you're done. Continue. What would be our weapon guess? Dagger? Dagger? Dagger, probably? Although that could be in Peach's hand or green. I don't have solid either way on that. Ugh. Maybe Kosef. Maybe Peacock has like that location card. Which, considering the location is boat, maybe she does. Well, it is Dagger. Do you have boat? You? Oh, we're 8 down green at the moment. Because I'm just like, if she has boat, if she doesn't have boat, she wins. If she does have boat, she doesn't have boat. Which means you had Kosef. Yeah. You had Kosef. Means Peach's last card was Tent! Mustard had green. And... the I'll see. Hey, Charizard. Oh, dropped it. Ooh, good choice. Tommy actually did a rewatch drive recently. I have been meaning to try to rewatch a Rider series because I've got a bunch of like full series downloaded, but I haven't gotten around to it. Doesn't help that I've got like the entirety of Stronger downloaded and I've only watched like episode 1. But Drive is a really good choice. I really like Drive. Well, we're starting off wrong. Hi. Oh, I don't know why I keep doing it, but I keep backing up all the episode 1 and 2s that keep going up on the Toei Toku channel. I don't know why I keep doing it at this point, because I'm just like... Maybe I'm just doing it for archival purposes, because I'm one of those people who cares about media archiving. Blech. The green and... Yeah, I watched like the sub episode today. With the watch along YouTube I follow. It's honestly the least surprising thing in that episode. Considering everything that gets dumped on us that episode, that is the least surprising thing. And I still don't know how to feel about it, because I'm like, okay, Espada's been in time loops with the end of the world for like the last like 4 months or something. While like Calibur's sword has been like somewhere in the Southern Base's basement. And he's just now popped out because he went, I know how to solve the future. I'm going to take away everyone's ability to be a writer and then sacrifice myself, and that will save the world. I guess. Because I assume I'm understanding Espada's time loops. Because they don't really explain his time loops. Which is wonderful. Also, Tassel's dead. That should be a fight we should get, to be honest. Granted, Emotional Dragon's next... Or, not Emotional Dragon. Damn it. Elemental Dragon. Why does Saber have 2 forms that are that close syllable-wise? God damn it. But no, Elemental Dragon's next week, so we'll probably get Elemental Dragon, Jakku Dragon. Well, really, Jao Dragon. Because... Yes, I thought you watched the episode. Oh, my bad. I thought you watched the episode considering you knew about the Espada. Right, I forgot. You don't get to watch them till like Wednesday with your Facebook group. Granted, everything I just said is not said in the episode and has to be interpreted. So... Because as much as they explain stuff this week, they don't explain a hot one. Fuck, yeah, right, I forgot about that. It doesn't help that they started this week's episode with that exact same scene. And also the watch-along group, or watch-along YouTube, accidentally labeled their watch-along of this week's episode as 25 and not 26. For whatever stupid reason. But yeah, this fucking week's episode makes me just, like, look at Saber and go, you're trying, I know you are. But I still don't know how to feel about you. I give them credit, they are really trying. I also will tell you up front, there will be a thing in kind of the background of the episode, like several times over. Keep an eye out for it. It is the odd thing out. I don't know what it is. I have an assumption of what it is, but I don't know exactly what it is. Well, this is going about as normal as the 3-man game does. Damn it. I had hope. At least we have things to guess now. I think it's a 50-50 at least. Fuck. That's repeat information. cool. Damn it. Which one? Keep marking off all the locations. Jesus. It's a pair of threes. All information. Mail poo. Green and... Just gonna keep guessing it until we get some. Oh! We got location. Hell yeah. Of course you had one of them. Amulet, of course. This shit. Well, I can go to the library anyway. Green... Fake? Green steak? Green eggs and ham? We are coming down to the wire on this one. Ah, yes, the entire guess in my hand. Good. Okay. Do you have all of that hand, or just those two cards? Might as well just go back to the library. Green and bullet. Bullet. Not fucking green. Of course it's not. Ah, fuck. Old info. What even is a good call for us to do? Mother. Okay. So it's definitively Peacock. Which means... that's steak. That leaves us with... two options. Oh, John's doing trombone. A Mega Man Legends spinoff. Shit. Ah, it's so... fuck, it's Silver Bullet. Damn. Look. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break. Probably grab a drink, open my door, and I will be back. Alright, I'm back. Tom apparently got a late start from dinner tonight, so... Looks like we're going one more time. Gotta get Plum a win. Okay. I was like, wait, did the Saint get... No, okay. Okay, then. Okay, then, Scarlet. So, Scarlet, how much is this your hand? Okay, what the fuck is this game right now? What the hell? What is happening? Okay, so Peacock is our suspect. That's good to know. And it's our turn. And now we have a 50-50. What the... Hot tub room? I don't know. Peacock and... Poker? What is this? What is this? What is happening? Okay, so it's not poker, but it is hot tub room. But it can't be ski pole because she would have guessed in one. So the weapon is still out of play. Also, you have observatory. Good to know. Because, like, you have ski pole. It'd be stupid otherwise. I can't wait to be proven wrong. She actually did the whole guess and didn't take the final accusation. So it's not ski. What? Okay, so it's not rope. So we're down to 2. What is this game? What is happening? What legitimately, what the fuck's going on? Bop. 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 Okay. Is it Ice Axe? No? Wait, Ice Axe is in your hand then? What is happening? I don't understand what's happening. Wait, does it mean it's icicle? What? I'm so confused. I'm so confused by everything. Oh, it is Ice Axe. So you have Orchid. And game? What? 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 I'm going to make sure that I am not crazy. Ding. 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 So that's win 7 for Plum. Do not compute. This game does not compute. It does not compute in the slightest. I need to walk away for a second. What the fuck? Are there clue bots? Because there's no way that's real. Those were clue bots, right? That was a clue bot game. And by clue bot, I mean like bad clue bots, because fucking hell, like the AI in this game is better than this. What the fuck? Don't mind me, folks. I need a minute. Like, I legitimately just need a minute. Because I also saw that something was in the Fortnite store that I've been after, and I'm like, I'm gonna grab this real quick before reset and downtime. Alright, we're good. I need to go buy the saxophone emote in Fortnite real quick. Actually, we'll just hang out here for a second, because...
Hello.
Hello. I don't understand the last game I did.
I don't either.
Because you saw that, right?
Really paying attention? I was there though. So what happened
Okay.
exactly?
The person before me had the guess, or had all the information to do a final accusation and win, and then didn't do it. And that's just like this like just one part of what the fuck. Also, Scarlet turn 1 getting 2/3 of the cards.
Huh.
Yeah. I don't know how I won that game. I don't know how everyone else passed on winning the game when they clearly could have won the game.
Reasons.
Because the person before me clearly had all the information, because all the information was out in the open about who had what cards, or what it was. So like I don't know. I assume I was playing against bots, I guess.
I could say that.
Even though Clue AI is like better than these bots.
As we found out.
Yes.
Repeatedly.
Clue AI would have done that and whipped my ass in 5 seconds.
Yeah. Clue AI, Scarlet would have first turned 2/3 of it, and they would have proceeded the remainder of the game to figure out that third card kind of deal.
Yeah, which was weapon.
Oh, so yeah, it probably wouldn't have got back around to you kind of deal.
No.
It might be a little too OP.
Mm-hmm.
I am ready if you are.
Alright. I will take the stream now. We'll be right back with TGSR for the week, folks. Stay tuned.